Just one quick question. How can we, believers, extend safety to those in need or to those that need it if we tolerate and put up with unsafety inside of ourselves and around us? We don't repay evil with evil. We're not vengeful. We're not any of that. We are realistic. We are practical. Listen, if any of you would go to Walmart and they would take away products without paying, so they would be shoplifting, do you think Walmart is not going to call the cops? Yes, they're going to call the cops on you, or at least it will register you. If you had dope in your house, let's say you have cocaine in your house, and cocaine is forbidden in the United States, you seriously think the police are going to say, well, it's his house, he pays rent, it's his problem, not our responsibility? No, they're law enforcers, and you are endangering the community by having drugs in your possession. So they will come to your place. They don't care if you've paid the rent there. They don't care if you purchased the house or that you built it with your own hands. You have something in your possession that's harmful to the community. So you are a danger to the community. They will remove you from the community. That's what they will do. If someone tries to murder someone else, let's say you have individual A that tries to kill individual B. They make several attempts on the life of individual B. Let's say that individual A is arrested for all attempts to murder individual B. And individual A tells the judge, Your Honor, I have my reasons. I just want to be left alone. I want people to mind their own business. And all. Do you seriously think that judge is going to fall for it? Even in this world, with those pagan courthouses, no judge of those pagan courthouses would allow someone to go out free without consequences that attempted murder multiple times. It wouldn't happen. Even if someone doesn't receive a prison sentence, at least they will have to take therapy and they will have to comply with justice. Or else there will be no amnesty. If someone has a criminal record and they want the criminal record to be removed, they want to start clean again, they'll have to comply with justice. If they don't comply with justice, there will be no amnesty for them. That's how it goes in this world. So if even in this world where they don't follow Christ, where they worship demons, if even in this world the leaders of the world are so practical and realistic that they don't let harm go unchallenged, then how can it be that believers allow evildoers to get away with so much? Remember, we're not repaying evil with evil. We're not being vengeful. We are just being practical. If there is violence in a community, we uproot violence and then we will replace violence with the glory of Christ. That's what we do. We are active. But we know that not everyone's going to accept the glory of Christ. So we enforce repercussions on those that resist the will of God. Because we're doing the will of God, and those that resist the will of God are the enemies of God, so we enforce repercussions on them. Believers should not tolerate all that violence against them. Okay? We shouldn't. That's why for faith, this forgive and forget BS of pagan Christianity, we forgive and we process. And part of the process is that we enforce righteous judgment around us. Listen, believer, if you are not walking in safety because you're not walking in Christ's strength, how do you expect those around you to take your walk by faith seriously? How can believers be a blessing unto the world? How can we be a blessing unto someone else? How can we extend the blessing and safety unto others if we're not walking in it ourselves? That's not possible. So, believer, obey Christ. Agree with Him. Be at peace.